Monday, November 4th is going to be one of the most important days for Palantir shareholders, especially since the stock has gone up quite a lot this year, right? Right now, the stock is up 144.15%. Yes, it's true that in the last couple of days, there has been some weakness in Palantir stocks, now down 6.55% after reaching a market cap of $100 billion. Now, yes, it's true. If you look at pricing metrics, yes, it's not the cheapest one out there. It's probably one of the most expensive stocks you're going to see, right? A forward PE of 105.9 times, EV to sales close to 30 times. Okay, not cheap, but these pricing metrics are based on, well, this is the next 12 months, based on what the analysts are expecting. If you look at what the analysts are expecting, to me, it still seems way too low. I'm still expecting Palantir to grow faster than 24% for fiscal 2024, more than 20.4% in fiscal 2025, and definitely more than 20% in fiscal 2026 when it comes to revenue growth. Of course, most of us are expecting growth closer to 30%. I mean, if it comes lower than that, much lower than that, let's say 25% or so, then we shouldn't be surprised if the stock does go down. Because when you're so richly valued or priced, then yeah, you have to back it up with accelerated growth. We've seen that in the last couple of quarters. And so that's one of the main reasons why this stock is up so much, right? Because we've seen accelerated growth, becoming more and more profitable. Free cash flow continues to go up, included in the S&P 500, etc., etc. So the business definitely has momentum, but you would like to see that momentum continue. So we're going to discuss all of that in this video, everything that happened with Palantir in this quarter, thanks to our good friend Arnie and his newsletter. Link will be down in the description. And then on Monday, of course, we're going to cover the earnings report and call, probably going to go live with Amit and some other folks as well. So if you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe. If not, we really appreciate that. If you want to support me even further, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment with the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. Thank you very much. Just an FYI, the current average analyst price target sits 32.7% lower than the price we're at today. So like I said, go follow Arnie on X, go follow his Substack as well. He does it for free, follows Palantir for a long time, gives you great information. So make sure you go follow him. Now, Shyam did come out with a great article that will also be linked down below, the defense reformation. Now, the article is super long article. The piece he wrote is long, but worth reading. I did want to show you one thing here. These are the defense companies by market cap. Of course, now Palantir is going to be below Boeing at $93 billion, but you've got RTX $166.5 billion with 185,000 employees. They were founded in 1934. Lockheed Martin, founded in 1912, 122,000 employees, market cap $134 billion. Then you've got Palantir, founded 2003. Amount of employees, 3,661, and a market cap now of $93 billion. Then you've got all the rest here. By the way, in that article, you will also see that there has been some huge consolidation in the defense industry. There used to be, I don't know, close to 50 companies or so. They've all consolidated down to these names right here. Very interesting piece. Now, moving into what Palantir reported in Q2, so US commercial, 55% year-over-year growth and 6% quarter-over-quarter. US commercial customer count increased 83% year-over-year. US commercial count increased 13% quarter-over-quarter. Looking at US commercial deals closed, 123. US commercial deals closed are up 98% year-over-year. Now, for next quarter, for Q3, they expect revenue to come at $699 million at the midpoint. That would represent just 25% growth year-over-year. I'm saying just because, well, this quarter, it has grown by last quarter, it has grown by 27%. So 25%, in my opinion, will not be enough. And you can see this right here. Revenue reaccelerated since that bottom in Q2 2023. So yeah, Q2 2024 was obviously going to be a pretty easy year-over-year quarter to beat. So that was at 27.2%. Next quarter, you're going to lap a quarter that grew 16.8%, then 19.6% for Q4. So yeah, it's true, maybe year-over-year comparisons are becoming a little more difficult, but again, Palantir right now, priced as it is, you're expecting it to grow much quicker. Looking at the profitability profile of the company, of course, gross profit, free cash flow has not really been an issue, but more recently we have turned net income positive. You're also seeing now operating margin being positive as well, all trending in the right direction without actually having to spend that much more. Then looking at total RPO or total remaining obligations, that has grown now in the last couple of quarters. Let's see if we can continue, and the same for billings. Billings last quarter did jump quite nicely. As for the government revenue and commercial revenue, well, government since Q4 2019 has grown by 261% and started to reaccelerate. This was basically what I wanted to see in 2024, is the government part of the business reaccelerating. That's what management told us, and that's exactly what's been happening. With commercial, we know since the launch of AIP, those things are already accelerating, so that was expected. But I do feel that a lot of focus is on commercial, which, okay, is fine. It will be a huge business for them, but do not sleep on the government side of the business. Now, commercial did increase 142.6% since Q4 2019. Total customer count is up 326.6% since Q4 2020. Total US commercial count is up 1,635% since Q4 2020. And total commercial customer count is up 853% since that same quarter. And as you can clearly see here, we've seen a reacceleration since Q2 2023. Now let's go over the deals, the announcements that were made during the quarter. This also thanks to Arnie, made a great list. So I've put here some of the titles and some information for each of these strategic partnerships, new partnerships, extended partnerships, etc., etc. So let's start here with the first one. Palantir Technologies announced a contract awarded by the DEFCON Army Research Laboratory, expanding Maven Smart System access across the military services to include the Army, Air Force, Space Force, Navy, and US Marine Corps. This firm fixed price contract is worth up to $99.8 million over 5 years. Could have been $100 million, right? Then Palantir secures $99 million Army contract for user-centered ML. Moving on, we've got here Palantir USG was awarded a $8 million contract for commercial AI mission control software and integration services in support of the 7th Air Force and 607th Air Operations Command. Work will be performed primarily in South Korea and is expected to be completed by August 8, 2025. We also had an extended strategic partnership between Sompo and Palantir. This initiative plans to invest over the next 3 years in a data integration and AI solution to drive digital transformation at the insurer, which is among the top 5 in the corporate and agribusiness insurance segment in Brazil. Then Palantir and BP agreed to 5-year strategic relationship with new AI capabilities. Palantir and BP have been working together for quite a long time. Then the Wendy's one, so from the farm to the Frosty, Palantir and Wendy's partner on AI and supply chain digitalization. Now this was Wendy's Quality Supply Chain Co-op, so not directly Wendy's the restaurant chain, but more on the supply chain side. They have partnered to accelerate digital transformation, AI adoption, and operational decision-making across the co-op. As for the next one, that's between Palantir and APA Corporation, a leading oil and gas company. They announced a multi-year, multi-million-dollar extension to their enterprise agreement originally signed in 2021. The agreement builds on the work deployed across APA's global portfolio over the past 3 years and introduces new artificial intelligence capabilities with Palantir's AIP software. Then we've got here Palantir and Nebraska Medicine, a $2.5 billion academic health system based in Omaha and a national leader in healthcare innovation. They announced a new multi-year, multi-million-dollar contract for Palantir's AIP to help improve healthcare through transformational technologies. Moving on to the next ones. Voyager Space and Palantir announced strategic partnership leveraging artificial intelligence to drive innovation in space technology. This was back in June, but we already had an announcement at the start of this year. We also have another one here. Palantir and green energy pioneer TS forged long-term partnership to drive global decarbonization. Then Palantir and Microsoft partner to deliver enhanced analytics and AI services to classified networks for critical national security operations. And one of the last ones here is LIG Next One, a leading South Korean defense contractor, is teaming up with Palantir to develop advanced weapon systems leveraging big data. The two companies signed a memorandum of understanding on Thursday to leverage Palantir's data management platform in the development of various systems, including unmanned surface vehicles, small synthetic aperture radar satellites, mine clearance, and electromagnetic spectrum operations. Then on August 13, Surf Air Mobility, a leading regional air mobility platform, has announced that it intends to form Surf Air Technologies, a new venture that will develop, market, and sell AI-powered software tools to create a category-defining operating system for the advanced air mobility industry. Surf Air Technology Core Platform, or Surf OS, will be powered by Palantir Technologies, a global leader in artificial intelligence, enterprise data analytics, and business intelligence. Now, the companies have been working together since 2021, deploying operator software used by Surf Air Mobility. And then the last one is Kitman Labs partnership for FedStart. You can basically go on Palantir's FedStart page and then look down at our partners, and it's basically this logo right here. So it's safe to say it's been a pretty busy quarter at Palantir. By the way, thank you to Andrew V for becoming the newest member of the channel. Really appreciate that. Now let me speculate here a little bit. So Palantir closed the week at $41.92 after I was actually at $42. Now, as you can see, the 20-day moving average sits at $41.82, so we closed just above it. The 50-day one sits at $37.84 and the 200-day one at $28.5. Now, I'm putting here a 31% drawdown from the price we're at today to reach the 200-day moving average. Now, you might think I'm completely crazy here. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but just look at what has happened before, right? Before it happened. 31% drawdown here, August 2023. Then we've got another 28% drawdown in November 2023. We then have a 24.5% drawdown back in March of 2024. We also had a 28% drawdown back in late July, and then of course, beginning of August, that August 5th event, the stock went down 28%, and since then the stock basically, well, almost doubled. So it's not out of the ordinary to see this stock go up a lot and then go down 20, 25, maybe sometimes even 30%. Now, of course, I'm not saying we're going to go down 30% after the earnings report. No, I don't think so. But again, right now, looking at Palantir, how it's priced as a publicly traded company, if they do not show accelerated growth, then yes, I do think the stock will get punished. Will it get punished 30%? Probably not, unless it's a disaster quarter. But as we've just seen, I think we've been quite busy the last 3 months. So yeah, look out for support. If we go down, look out for support at those moving averages. And then if they show us suddenly a quarter of 30% growth, which means it's also accelerated quarter over quarter, then yeah, then maybe we could make our way towards $50 or so. That would still make the company quite expensive. So overall, that's about it. I'm expecting them to show us accelerated growth, meaning last quarter was 27%. Of course, it's 27% year-over-year growth over a weakish quarter. I still expect them to show me at least 27% for this quarter. If that's not the case, then yeah, probably I would see the stock go down a little bit. And to be honest, if I can accumulate more Palantir shares for less, why not, right? Those are just my thoughts. Of course, leave yours down in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, do all of that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.